Welcome back. So let's discuss the content of the course and what to expect. Firstly, I want you to understand why we're going to do things in a certain way. If you understand why, everything else will fall into place. For most of you, at least until I encourage you to try alternative strategies, recruiters are your customers and the customer is always right. Agreed? So, it's probably safe to assume that we can't make the customers do things they don't want to do. We have to accommodate them and put our products, that's us and our skills by the way, in front of them. We need to present ourselves in a way that entices them. We need to sell, but not in the sleazy car salesperson kind of way. We're going to be imagining that we've applied for a job and now the recruiter is looking at our profiles, trying desperately to establish if we're a good fit. And we're going to talk about what they see when they look at our LinkedIn, GitHub, resume and more. We won't just talk about what they see, but we'll talk about what they want to see and why. And we're going to correct all of our profiles, making them more cohesive and make them start to work for us. So once we have the meat on our bones, then we'll add the flesh. We'll begin to make our profiles appear vibrant. We need to paint ourselves as passionate, enthusiastic and proactive. We just can't use those words. We have to evidence them. So for this, we're going to start to document the journey. As developers, we're learning every day, whether it's via courses, tutorials, or just simply as you code. We need to be evidencing that learning. The live link or the certificate that people show at the end of it is just not going to cut it. We have to unpack the value. Now, you're probably not keen on posting on social media, but don't be afraid. Not yet anyway. We're going to discuss strategies to make this easier and begin to understand that nobody really cares about what you're posting. Not yet anyway. After this, we're going to discuss the job search. Now, this is a big one. I speak to developers every day and I have done for many years. Most days, a developer will say to me, or they'll post on LinkedIn, that, I've applied to hundreds of jobs and heard nothing. And I always ask the very same question, where and how are you applying for jobs? And I have never, ever had a different answer to this question. We're all looking in the same places and, as I'll show you later, it's the wrong place. So in summary, we're going to talk about driving people to view our profiles by applying differently to jobs. And thanks to the work we're going to do early on, we're going to ensure that they like what they see when they do take a look. But first, let's take a look at why our profiles need to be presented in a particular way. I'll see you in the next video.